just feel like chillaxing to do this next clip of mine. I think it will be fun. This person is a fun person. And of course, talking about Vybz Kartel. Yeah. With his Freedom Street concert coming up, of course, those of you who have been in tune and listening, following the news, you know there's going to be a sale on Black Friday where tickets will be 50% off. I think that's for bleachers. Yeah, but check out these clips. He will have merchandise on sale, and not to mention the rum, street vibes and all. The ramping shop, that should be quite interesting. But let's check out this video with his press conference, among other things. Yay! Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
So the gates open at 4 p.m. All the bars, the food vendors will be ready for you. The DJs will be juggling and holding a vibe with you from start to finish. You know, I'm gonna like this. Because you know, New Year's Eve, we're going into 2025. You know what I mean? And we have a party together. So it's an experience. This New Year's Eve will be magical. But what I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be amazing. The king of dancehall, Spice will be there as the queen, Skinny Bang as the prince, my two sons, Little Vybz, Little Addy. Plus we have a lot of cameo appearances. Tamili, Sheba, Popcorn, you name it. They'll all be there. So we want everybody to come out from Shirley and support the event. It's something that even the weather can't prevent. So we need everybody to be there. It's gonna be an amazing. You know, Joe, spend a lot of time and effort. Into the events, right? So it's gonna be amazing. So any questions, ask me now and let me know.
And of course, these are the rums we can drink and
It's official. It's on. Kartel kicking off Freedom Street at Down Sound. Joe in funky pants and Saddam sipping prettily. Freedom Street set to be the biggest New Year's Eve bash in town. So, what to expect apart from Kartel and his kids?
This stage show has more features than the new Porsche that I bought. I mean, the Queen is gonna be there, Spice. Skillibeng is gonna be there. Tommy Lee is gonna be there. Sheba's gonna be there. Popcorn is gonna be there. For all the dancehall enthusiasts and the Portmore Empire enthusiasts, it's gonna be a reunion of sorts. So me and my cohorts. So it's gonna be amazing. And people need to come out. We're gonna have the fireworks. We're gonna ring in the new year with prayer. Pastor will be there because you know my new mantra is God on time. God is the greatest.
And I have believed in the goodness of God. Oh, yeah. All my life you have been faithful.
So we're representing on a family level, on a religious level, on a dancehall level. So I need everyone to come out.
And the world boss with a brand new tipple to toast his return to the Jamaican stage.
Vybz Kartel bring the eyes, right? But Angostura bring the quality.
oh yes, and Straight Vibes is there to rise to the occasion. Yes. When asked, have you ever seen anyone like Vybz Kartel? The answer was no.
Vybz Kartel?
No. It's a personality beyond expectations.
Bigger and better. I mean, the street vibes was that harsh, rough rum that represented Vybz Kartel at the time. This is fully medicinal. 200-year-old rum factory, very distilled, very cured, made by family, and it's here for our family.
As we all know, Vybz Kartel was, let's say, indisposed for about
12 years, 10 months, 6 days, and 14 hours.
Throughout all that he's been through, Vybz Kartel will be the first to tell you he feels
Are amazing. Naysayers may say something different, but behind closed doors, we working. We have our personal trainer. We have our personal yoga trainer. So we're doing yoga. We're doing physical workouts. And that's not necessarily for the public to see. What they see is what we want them to see. Contrary to popular belief, I'm also a human being.
Yeah, some folks made a big deal when Vybz Kartel fell ill at the Mecca nightclub. And this is what he had to say.
So we fell ill, we went outside to cool off, and then we went to the doctor because Sidem was screaming, take him to the doctor. And when we went, all the doctor said was, Kartel, you good? Drink more water. That's it.
When asked if Kartel was doing too much, his response was,
No. If the people in the COVID, they were at home and they couldn't even stay inside, much less someone who has been in prison for over a decade. So I had to come out and get myself reacquainted with the fans, get myself reacquainted with society. That was my priority. And now we focusing on the big show, Freedom Street.
So is Joe.
He just said, hey, you know, we want to work with Down Sound. They're the guys that know how to do it, to handle the type of thing that he wants to do in terms of the kind of production and at times the kind of presentation that he wants. And it was pretty much his idea. And of course, when you have a superstar like that, you just have to praise the Almighty. For all the hard work you've done over the decades of time.
So basically, he had a game plan and pitched it to you, and you just went with it.
Absolutely.
Did you?
Lady didn't get it right, huh? Yeah.
On the subject of that lady, Donald Trump has won the American election. What's your reaction to that?
I mean,
is that good news for you?
Yes, he's the right man for the job. I believe so. I mean, I don't do identity politics. So not because you're black, I'm going to vote for you. What is your policy? What are your policies? So for me, I think he's the right man for the job. He deserved it. Big up Mr. Trump. It is what it is. That's why people love him. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He gives it to you the way you should get it. Raw, unadulterated, and true.
I think it's God's plan, as Drake says. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see him pretty soon, too.
Now, here's what Vybz Kartel had to say regarding Jamaica's political parties and his association.
I'm an artist. I'm good with PNP. I'm good with Labour right. I'm neutral. Good. But yeah, as it relates to politics in Jamaica, me and the Labour right them good, me and the PNP them good, and I want the whole of them to come on my show. I mean, on TikTok, people was like, oh, Kartel, you shouldn't go. But those were the Labour right. And I get it, because if I went to the Labour right conference, the PNP would be like, oh, Kartel, you shouldn't, you know? So it is what it is. But yeah, Vybz Kartel fan, bigger than politics. It's right across the board. Yes, we're taking the show on the road, so to speak. So we'll be in the Caribbean, we'll be in Asia, we'll be in Europe, we'll be in South America. We'll be bringing Sidem, not Erica. So it's a global thing, as I am the world boss. Don't. By this Black Friday, we're going 50% off on the bleachers. Even though I'm not, but the bleachers, we're going 50% off on that weekend specifically. But funny enough, the highest selling tickets are the cheapest, which is the bleachers, and the most expensive, which is the pods. So the turnout is going to be amazing, and I need my main demographic, which is poor people, the youth them from the streets, to come out and be at the show. So for Black Friday and Black Friday only, we're doing 50% off on the bleacher, courtesy of the teacher. Tickets are selling hard. As a matter of fact, we got the British crew. We don't know if it have something to do with see them, because she don't see them, but the most tickets that are sold are surprisingly from England. A lot of the tickets are from the United Kingdom. So big up the UK. The Queen for England, I feel love off your day. Oh.
Regarding Little Addie, this is what Vybz Kartel had to say.
And all he needs to do now is to give the people variety, which is the spice of life. So don't just stick to the current trend that the younger generation is doing, which you know the type of lyrics they do. You need to have girl song. You need to have songs to the ghetto youth. You need to have songs about reality. You need to have songs about party. And once you give the people the variety, then they will accept you. Like you said, I'm a tough critic. I'm a page them too and make them know, say, bro, not because you're my son. You have to do what you do and do it properly.
During his interview with Anthony Miller, Vybz Kartel was asked about alkaline, and this is what he had to say.
It's a good water. It's very... That's it. Big up Movado.
Vybz Kartel reminded the masses that he had an influence on Alkaline's career as well as many other artists.
His career, every career. The same way, I'm not afraid to say, Buju Banton, I'm my biggest inspiration. Ninja Man, I'm my second biggest inspiration. When I was going to high school, Calabar, when I heard Ninja Man, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, music. I want to be a DJ. And then Buju Banton came, and I was like, bro, dancehall, stop yourself. It can't get no bigger than this. So we offer, so I'm not, why Vybz Kartel is so great, I'm not just Vybz Kartel, I'm a fan, I'm a student of the music. And once you accept that, you will reach far. If you don't accept that, you're not going nowhere. And that's just the truth. I never said what I think he needs to say. I don't care what he wants to say. Like I'm saying, everybody know Kartel set the trend, and if I dress like you, people are gonna know, regardless of if I admit it or not. No, there's no bad blood either. I'm a grown man, and I'm a changed man, so we hold no grudges, and we don't eat fudges.
When asked about the US visa and whether or not he is working on it, this is what Vybz Kartel had to say.
Well, I've been approached by many promoters, and I definitely think I will. Vybz Kartel, like I said, and I've always been saying this, I'm a changed man, my record is clean, people love me, so if it's to get the petitions, people are there to push Vybz Kartel brand universally. That's why I'm the world boss. So yes, I think so. And like I said, my kids have it. All my children have their visas. My mother, my father, my sisters, my brother, my sons, my daughter, my grandchildren. So we good.
When asked if Kartel would have trouble getting his US visa, this is what Joe had to say.
I don't think so. You know why, don't you? They have a new administration.
Kartel was asked about the second ring for Sidham, and his response was this.
My birthday, which is January 7th. It's gonna be heaven. Oh. So my deals get ice. Tell TJ not nice. Oh.